Good morning. Well, it's 10:26. I have just put out from Crystal River Kayak. I think that's the name of it. Whatever. It's the one that's nearest to Three Sisters Spring. Just a little paddle up here. Meant to be out here at 7 a.m. The high tide was at 7. So the tide's going out, so the water should be nice and clear. There have been some manatees spotted, about 6 of them up at Hunter Spring. I don't know if I'll get that far. I'm hoping there'll be something at Three Sisters. In any case, Three Sisters closes on the 16th, so I want to get up there again before it closes. They're doing some work on the banks. Okay, we're making our way down to the main river, but I wanted to stop. I was looking for the blue bottle tree, but instead I found the red bottle brush tree. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? That's nice. And the blue bottle tree's in this same yard. I'll get that in a second. Isn't that pretty? I like that. We're heading out there to the main river. I'm heading into a tree. Boom! Nice thing about kayaks, easily maneuverable. Okay, coming around the corner into the creek itself, the main body of the creek. You can see that house down there right in the middle of the creek. Just before that is where Three Sisters Spring is. And I don't see any tour boats. It was reported a mother and a child in Three Sisters, so I'm hoping to find that. But this is just to give you a view. Also, the wind is going against me. Tide is going out, but the wind's coming in. Here we are at the entrance to Three Sisters. And there's our ranger up there keeping an eye on me, making sure I behave. A little passage into there and then a wide open space in at Three Sisters. Had the report there's absolutely nothing in here, but here you go. Here's Three Sisters. We're coming into the spring now. And it's called Three Sisters because there's actually 3 springs here. One is over to the right here, and that kayak's sitting right on top of it. And then there's one over there behind that yellow kayak. And then way up there, further north, or west I guess, where that far blue kayak is the 3rd spring. Alright, now why springs? Well, look at this. That's the bottom you're seeing. This is crystal clear, 72 degree, year-round spring water. So in the winter, this place is just mobbed with manatees. Now, unfortunately, none here today. And the ones that have been reported are over in Hunter Spring, which is another 15-20 minute paddle from here. I don't know if I'll make that. I might give it a try. But for the moment, here's Three Sisters. Check this out. These ladies just came in on their paddle boards, but look at these. These are wicked cool paddle boards. They got a built-in seat and storage under that seat. So I mean, they've really, wow, that has got it all. That is just fantastic. Oh, I like that. I want one of those. I'm up at the westernmost end and looking back in it into the sun. Now we've got a nice grove of cypress trees. Actually, cypress trees all around here, but that's, you're able to see a lot of roots there. It's kind of neat. Fish hanging out right here. My baggie leaks, so I can't go underwater anymore. These guys. That's cool. Okay, well, I'm going to head out of here and see if maybe there's a chance of me making it to Hunter Spring. It's a beautiful place, but I want to see manatees. And I'm not getting in the water until I do. Here's the exit. Okay, I've exited and I'm moving upstream, and way off there you can see the bridge. I gotta get beyond that bridge, then off to the right, up north a little bit, and then back. And that's the way to Hunter Spring, and I don't know if I'm going to make it all that way. I'll get to that bridge and see how I'm feeling then. I'm paddling against the wind, which will be good for the return trip. Two things. One, this paddling, this kayak, this little kayak with my keel now is moving right along, even though I'm going into the wind. So it is a good paddling kayak, a lot better than my other one was. And I just came up on this thing on the side of the creek. Giant bogwash tree. Isn't that gorgeous? Woo! Okay, I've made it past the bridge, as you can see, the bridge behind me. Talked to a couple people. Nobody's been to Hunter Spring that I've talked to. And we're coming out into the bay, Kings Bay. Over there, you can see the big blue building. I forget what it's called, but we got to get around that. Hunter Spring is around the other side of that. So we got a ways to go. We're also fighting some pretty decent chop. I mean, nothing for a real boater, but in a kayak, it's going boom, 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 boom. But we're out into one of the side pieces of Kings Bay. There's a lot more to Kings Bay than this. But even so, pretty damn nice. Well, getting pretty windy and choppy out here. I made it up to Pete's Pier. That's the big building. Very choppy, very windy. Having a heck of a time. Had a few wash over the bow, just like the big boys. Anyway, so Hunter Spring is technically closed, but I mean, that's where I was told manatees were spotted. Now here's a view I've shown you before, Pete's Pier Marina. From over there, which is Kings Bay Park, where I've done a video before, looking out into Kings Bay, which is this whole thing out here. And I see a tour boat over there. Wondering if maybe they've got a sighting of some manatees. They're hanging there. But anyways, this is Kings Bay Park, and that's the way into Hunter's Bay, or Hunter Spring, where I was told they were spotted, but that doesn't seem to be panning out too much at this point. Maybe it's up there. A bunch of kayaks coming out up there. Maybe there's something over there. I'll go question those people. I went over and talked to the tour boat, and the guy there wasn't very forthcoming. Anyway, you can see where I am now. I'm on the far end, the other side of Pete's Marina there. Just looking over to the road there to wonder if I put in there. But this is the entrance to Hunter Spring, or the water leading to Hunter Spring on the other side of the condos, as they say. And now I'm paddling with the wind. So it's going to be a bitch coming back. It looks like there's two inlets here, and the boat came out of the other one. I wonder if they come together or not. I don't know where I am. Hey, duck. Hey, Hunter Spring off over there. That's closed, but I was told to take the first right down the canal, and there's a bunch of swimmers, and there's the swimmers, and I'm told there's a bunch of manatees down there. There we go. A little more paddle and maybe we get some manatees. Oh baby, I got manatee. There they are. Can you see them? Hope you can see them. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and suit up and get in. Suit up. Wow. Well, my baggie leaked. I hope to God that video came out of the underwater stuff. That was incredible. And that was the small one. That was the baby. A little bit later, after I put the camera down, the mother came over, and it is huge. It's bigger than my boat. And just amazing. I took a couple of stills. I hope they come out. But just an amazing thing. And they came to me. I put the anchor in, and I was standing there getting ready, and all of a sudden there's something nibbling at my foot. I was like, holy good God, it was the baby, it was just a trip and a half. Anyway, that was very, very thrilling. There they are down there now. They just popped up for air. But that was incredible. So we're going to try and head home now because I got some tough water to get through, some choppy seas. So it has been a very exciting day, man. I've got some great interaction with the manatee, and I hope that video came out. Boy, actually, whether it came out or not, I don't care, because it was such a wonderful experience. After a few minutes, I put the camera down anyway and just went with the manatee, and the thing was just all over me. And then the mama came, and the mama was huge. I'm thinking I'm dealing with a full-size manatee, but it turns out that was the baby. When mama came, it was like a damn submarine coming at me. It was gigantic. It was monstrous. I couldn't believe it. But we'll see what came out in the video and the stills, and hope you had a great time watching this stuff. See you next time. Have fun. That'll do it for this adventure of Judd. Continuing Adventures of Judd. Manatees. Woo!